Hello, everyone, and welcome back to New Pokemon Snap. So, this is technically not the next stage you would go to in the story. You have the desert and I think the first sea area after you finish the jungle area. But you unlock this stage fairly shortly after that, and you can kind of go non-linearly for the next boss areas you want to go to. So, I'm just kind of going based on what island we're on at the moment, so it's not that much different. So, also, hi, Espeon. This is also kind of our haunted, spooky forest thing.
I was gonna ask, like, can you immediately get a picture of them?
Yeah.
Shifty's a good Pokemon. Dark-type Pokemon, I feel like, are generally underrated as a whole.
Yeah.
Like, Dark and Ghost-type
Well,
Pokemon are some of my favorites.
Well, darks are regularly used by the villain, so you're not supposed to like them. They get a bad rap, and they tend to just be more defensive than anything else, which isn't fun to play in this campaign.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
Yeah, but you see that Shiftry, though, goes to a local soup kitchen every year. How dare you judge? Just based off appearances and their types. Shifter was Gen 3, right?
Yeah, that was
Yes.
the evolution of Nuzleaf.
The acorn, yeah.
Oh, when you just say the acorn, it sounds remarkably lame.
Yeah, like, I kind of have always wanted them to do, like, Kecleon annoys me because he's the Elon that's not Eevee. Oh, and that's a pretty transition. But like, I have always kind of wanted them to do like a psychic dark ghost. Oh no, that wouldn't work because dark's good against both of them. Shit. But you know what I mean, like an alternate
dark
opening.
and fighting.
Yeah. Like, oh, it would be fighting. Yeah, that would work. Like an alternate starting 3 Pokemon. Like
Yeah,
just
I would
for
agree.
fun.
Just to change it up some, yeah.
Like honestly, that's one of the big things that really interests me about Arceus. Pokemon Arceus is that they picked 3 starters from completely different gens. It's Piplup, Rowlet, and Cyndaquil, which is like an
You're getting it just so you can
extremely
have Cyndaquil, isn't
strong
it?
selection of starting Pokemon for the record. Like those are 3 really good
I
choices.
feel most of that's gravitated towards Cyndaquil, though, Ted.
No, I mean, Piplup's also my favorite Gen 5 starter. And I'm not
Sure.
like a huge Rowlet fan, but I also know I'm in the minority on that club. So, you know, that's just me. But like, of course, Cyndaquil's like the best because it's my favorite Pokemon line. But
So
still.
you'll be happy to know Typhlosion is in this game, so.
Yay. Oh, wait, hold on. Does he have his fire going on most of the time? Or does he have...
When he's when he's agitated, yeah.
You see, I never liked how the 3D games kind of had his fire out most of the time. And so he's just kind of standing there like, Mom said it's my turn to use the Xbox.
Well, because he needs the fire main out at all times to complete the design.
Yeah.
Without it, he just looks like a fucking wet noodle.
I can't remember... The only time I remember him being in the anime is like the Pokemon Adventure... Not Adventures. What was that side one where they had like the guy who looks like the gold and silver protagonists in it?
I can't remember.
It was like the side anime that's technically not like the main anime, and like Raiko's in it or something.
The one time Raikou got any screen time.
Yeah, the most underappreciated legendary dog. But like I can't remember if he had the.
Atreyu.
Yeah, I know. It's like that kind of scared the shit out of me. It's like, am I looking at a balloon animal? What the fuck?
Atreyu.
Falcor!
Atreyu.
Oh, Falcor.
No, it's Espeon. Was he fucking good?
Yeah, that's an Lonely Island skit where it's them going,
okay.
Atreyu, Falcor, and then it just goes, Atreyu, oh, Falcor.
All right, I was not entirely aware of the full context of that.
It's from the first
It's
Lonely
just-
Island album.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just stupid nonsense. Yeah.
Yeah, which I mean,
I love Esper though.
Espeon's great. Yeah, Espeon.
No, not Espeon. No, not Espeon. Esper. We were looking at her earlier.
Oh,
Because I love
Esper.
the name.
Okay,
Yeah,
with the per.
Esper. Yeah, yeah.
Esper's a
Yeah,
I
cute
love
design.
the name and I love the design. I just love the fucking 1,000-yard stare design.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see a couple really close up here.
I really like when Pokemon does minor differences for certain things. Like, for example, with Esper, like, it's a slightly different... It's a different color and a slightly different, like, hair design, depending on if it evolves as a boy or a girl. I really like when Pokemon does that kind of stuff. We saw it with Unfezit as well, where it's clearly the same Pokemon when it's male or female. It's just one has like the peacock feathers and one has the boring feathers, which is like how peacocks are in real life. I'm not as a huge fan personally of when.
Hi, Celebi.
Oh, Celebi, nice.
Just random fucking stuff.
Oh, Beware. Hi there.
Oh, beware.
He's just like, huh? This isn't a great example because I actually like Gallade. But like when Pokemon branch and evolve into two different forms, I'm not a huge fan of when they do that because it doesn't feel right to me for some reason. There's not really like a concrete thing here, but like I always liked the idea that Pokemon were animals that grow over time, and then the idea that they just kind of like split into different species just never really made much sense to me, and I never really liked it.
I don't know why, but when you were trying to get the picture of Celebi and Beware just got in the way, I just thought of the Simpsons gag where they were looking at the beautiful sheep. The one just got in the way, like, get that Beware out of the way.
Yeah.
No, those are just like lanterns that you're lighting up by throwing.
They're a
Objects
plot.
at it?
They're a plot relevant thing,
Right.
but basically they're just light up the torches thing. So
Look at Celebi thinking they're hot shit. Look at that. I did this, you know.
You know, like that was one
I'll
of
travel back in time and do it again.
that was one of the things in Gen 2 is like there's that random like treehouse in the middle of the forest early on in the game. Oh, what the hell? There's not supposed to be 4 of them. No, that's wrong. That's wrong.
I mean,
No,
I
I think we just
Celebi,
witnessed a
so-
temporal paradox.
Oh man. Okay.
the council of the same Celebi.
That's kind of a like I know I'm nerd raging here, but like I always liked the idea that there was only actually one of every given legendary. So like I don't know.
That can't be the case though with some of them.
Like, but with Celebi it can be, unless if
Celebi, sure. Mew, sure. But like
The rest are
the
kinda-
legendary, like the birds.
like no,
Like,
it's,
I never got that they were just one.
no, I kind of got that. I always just like the idea that the old trainers just didn't catch them, and so now you can catch them. You know, like, or if you're gonna do something with that, I don't know. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. What was? Oh yeah,
You were talking about Celebi with Gen 2.
yeah. Like I know that. I think there was a Celebi event in Crystal in Japan.
Yeah, it was in Japan.
There was.
In Japan there was one. In the U.S. it was just go to a Six Flags or whatever.
It
now
was
it's in your
tied
name.
to a mobile device.
Oh yeah,
in
because
Japan.
Crystal had that thing where you could connect your game to the like specific cell phone kind of thing that they had.
Yeah.
And, which for the record is like really cool for 2001, but also like, God, it must have been clunky as hell to actually do back then. And imagine how much data that would have taken. Like you have to remember back in 2000, like you got like 4 text messages a month on those things.
I think it was I think it was just a means like connecting it to the mobile device was just a glorified key to gain access to the data that was already inside the cartridge.
It was effectively using it as a hotspot to let you know hey you're using the thing.
Yeah,
And then you
because
just
you
use,
can
like, a wireless
easily,
signal
I say
to get
easily,
it.
but you can, if you emulate the game, you can just use a Game Shark code
to like
and
to
trigger
start the event.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
to start the event.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
You can do the same
The
thing
data's
with-
already there.
Like if you use like a Game Shark for like Diaz or something, you could do the same thing with Arceus and Gen 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like the only way you can do it now. So
You don't need a Game Shark for some of the Gen 4 ones, because Gen 4 has some weird glitches with the way that it makes the screens work. Like in certain rooms where it's too big for the game to load it all at once. Like it has different load zones, so if you on the bike go back and forth between them fast enough, I'm generalizing here, but you can kind of
I
like
think
break the game
what
and
you're
then
talking
walk out of
about at-
bounds. And then
I think what you're talking about though is only possible in Diamond and Pearl.
I believe
and
so.
not Platinum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember that you can do that to get Shaman.
yeah, you can do that
'Cause
to
you
do
can
almost
do it to
all
work
of
the
them, I
shaman.
think. But it was really cool to see them actually like do a real event with it in Heart Gold and Soul Silver is the thing. Like to finally see them use that thing for something, because it was just kind of sitting there for 20 years for me, you know?
Until the DS games, I never did an event as intentionally designed.
Oh no, I didn't either.
Earliest I technically did was Serperior Crystal. Back when it was distributed here, that was only because my dad's office was like right next to the Six Flags that was doing the event, so it was really easy to get to.
So you had to do it at a Six Flags?
It was probably at
I
Toys
think-
R Us too at some point.
I think it was at first it was Six Flags, and then they did Toys R Us later.
Yeah, Six Flags is really fucking bizarre.
I remember my cousin got the Mew event from Gen 1
think-
and
I
then
think the reason-
taught it all HM moves.
I want to I want to say the reason why it was at Six Flags is because obviously Six Flags is owned by Warner, with all the Looney Tunes and stuff there.
And that's
So
who
Four
owned Pokemon
Kids
at the
was
time.
Four Kids is also, I think, distributed the movies through Warner.
Yeah, they
That is
did.
like the first movie in movie 2000. So I think that's why that happened.
Yeah, because I remember very vividly whenever I watched Pokemon 2000, you saw that Warner Brothers Kids logo pop up, like when you were watching Animaniacs and stuff like that. So, yeah, and I think Pokemon also played on the same station that
Kids
like
WB,
Kids
yeah.
WB for a long time.
Yeah, it was because WB.
It was, although the Pokemon anime has been on a bunch of different stuff. Like it was on Cartoon Network for a bit.
It was on Disney for a bit.
Yeah, it's really weird.
That's right, it was. It was Disney XD, I think.
Disney XD.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, High Boss of this island is Milotic.
That's an interesting boss. A Milotic is weird in that it's one of my favorite designs from Gen 3, but it is such a pain in the ass to actually get.
I know, yeah. When I was looking it up myself to talk about like, it's technically not a legendary.
No, it's just a regular mon.
regular mon that has a really fucking obtuse means of getting it.
Yeah.
Because you had to, correct me if I'm wrong, you had to. It's an evolution of what? Phoebus?
Yes, in Gen 3, you had to maximize its beauty stat for it to evolve.
Right.
From Gen 4 onward, they realized everyone hated that. So it's like if you traded a Phoebus with a Prism scale, it would evolve.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of trade evolutions holding specific items either, but like,
Yeah, I mean, it's at least better than maxing out beauty, so.
yeah, because not only that, but Phoebus was also an absurdly rare Pokemon because it was in one of 6 tiles of water on the
underwater,
longest
yeah.
route in the game that's also got a river going through it.
It's also random, so you don't know which one it is.
It's like tied to the phrase
ID
at
num-
Dewford Town.
Something like that.
I
yeah.
don't know if like doing a specific phrase will always make it pop up in a specific spot. The frustrating thing though is that it's common on those 6 tiles, but not like 100%. It's 85%, which means
Yeah,
just to be
also-
thorough, you have to check every single tile 3 times just to be super duper sure. You know.
Also, just because to comment on the music for once, this boss track is in almost 95% just Mystic Palace from Sonic 3.
Really? Oh wow.
It sounds almost exactly like it, just listening.
Okay, I'm not as familiar with that track, and also
Wait, what was it again?
Mystic Palace from Sonic 3.
Mystic Palace?
You know,
I
where...
mean, Hidden Palace.
Hidden Palace, sorry.
Hidden Palace, okay. So yeah, I was throwing by a name.
Brain fart.
Yeah.
But it sounds almost
No,
exactly
BrainScratch.
It sounds almost exactly like that. So it's like,
Okay, I'll have to listen to it again. God, I hate that though. Like me personally, I hate when I hear a song and it reminds me of another song because I can't help but think about the other song and it annoys the shit out of me.
yeah.
It's like I want to enjoy the song for what it is, but
But
every
it
time I hear
it
certain-
sounds like Hidden Palace to me, so...
But yeah, Milotic is one of my favorite water types. I just wish it wasn't such a goddamn pain to get every single time. Like, its stats are awesome, too, is another thing.
I mean, it's clearly it was the Gen 3 Gyarados from what I
Yes.
remember. Like, but you know, if the process of catching Magikarp was also a fucking puzzle.
Yeah, like, catching Magikarp's... That's the joke, though, is the thing, is that Magikarp is super easy to get, and it's just like, this is a waste of time, I'm not going to bother with it. But if you do, then you get Gyarados. Versus, like... Milotic is
short.
cryptic enough to get that the reward should just be Milotic itself, you know?
Yeah.
Not some other dumb, worthless Pokemon that you then have to play the Pokeblock minigame for an hour in order to get to evolve to.
I thought there was gonna be like a dick measuring contest between the Milotic and the Serperior right there for a second. It's like all we're missing is just the Dragonair.
Have you ever thought about how Dragonair and Dragonite like don't connect even a little
Connect
bit?
at all? Yeah, not at all. It's a completely different set of dragons.
Honestly, Dragonair's a really cool design, and like it would have been neat.
Well,
to
I was
see.
talking about last part about Pokemon that you think are kind of evolutionary downgrades, like visually speaking. And,
Dragonair to
I like Dragonite.
But Dragonair is so much cooler.
Dragonite coming from Dragonair makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, it's just like you go from cool serpent dragon to Barney the dinosaur, and like
Yeah.
Dragonite has kind of that
Barney
like
will fuck me up.
yeah, Dragonite has that cool like derp cool kind of look to him. Where,
I
like,
mean, let's be real. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. We all know Dragonite turns into Yoshi after a while. So.
Yeah, just a bit.
God.
I imagine 90% of the people in the comments are too young to get that reference.
Man. It's okay. The same issue, they say that if you catch Missing No, you can lose all of your Hall of Fame records forever, and it will ruin your game, and you can't do it ever.
I don't give a shit about the Hall of Fame records. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I'm
candies.
like I'm talking like
I found
on
a message in this. I found a message in a bottle on the Seafoam Islands.
Ooh.
Can't make out the Pokemon it's inside it though. Looks like a blue Pikachu.
a blue Pikachu. Oh my gosh. Oh
You have to get
wow.
in Bill's Secret Garden.
Oh, Bill's Secret Garden, but I keep talking to him and he won't let me in.
Guys, I'm sad to say that I followed the coordinates in the map itself, and it just led to a lava cookie.
The stupid part is that the stupid part about Gen 1 rumors is that half of them were true, just to bad programming.
I think the most fucked up thing about it is that when folks were finding the means of doing the Mew glitch, with like saving a specific trainer for later on and then using the fly glitch and all that sort of thing to encounter Mew based on that Pokemon's special stat, like that threw everything for a loop. It's like, oh my god,
What
there
else
actually is a means to catch Mew. Like what is actually real?
Yeah, no, I remember when that happened because everyone thought it was just another stupid rumor. And then, like, I think a known hacker or kind of glitch exploit person gave it a shot, and he just posted, like, on the thread, it's true, and then everyone kind of freaked out.
Yeah, but it just let the floodgates go wide open. Like, then it's like, oh, there's Venustoise in the game from the anime where they combined together.
Episode.
Yeah,
But you know what though? Sometimes it was like, so the whole idea of like Missing No corrupting your Hall of Fame or like deleting your save data, I bought for the longest time because just the idea of Missing No existing in the first place creeped me out.
Yeah.
Like it was just garbled mess.
a lot of it
Like-
is misinformation from Nintendo, though. Maybe not misinformation. They're probably just being careful, but like,
overly
careful,
cautious.
but they also could. I also wouldn't be surprised if they started that rumor to try and dissuade people from doing that.
I think they did it in a Nintendo Power. I could be wrong about this, but they definitely said like if you do it, there's a risk to your save data. I'm pretty
and
sure.
the answer is no. And the answer is no, there isn't.
Yeah,
No,
I
there's
think
not.
the Hall of
It-
Fame
Missing
data
No
is
is
the
absolutely
only thing
harmless.
that actually does corrupt. If you
Which who
do it.
cares about
Which,
that? So.
Yeah, who gives a
Yeah.
crap? So yeah, I do think that there are other glitches that can be worse though, like the apostrophe M in yellow. I think is more dangerous,
apostrophe M has the potential to be catastrophic, but it's hard to do.
yeah, I don't remember a lot of this. Like this brings me back. That's part of why Pokemon got so big, is it had like the whole schoolyard rumor kind of mill going crazy with all this stuff.
Yeah.
You don't get that anymore.